Welcome back, everybody, to Pizzas and Pandas. And today, we finally get to say Pizzas and Pandas again because we got a new panda, everybody. Woo!
How's it going?
This is my good friend, Matt. He is now going to be my partner for this podcast. And maybe in the future, you never know.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what
the people want.
It's all about what the people want.
It's about what the people want. Now, you might be wondering, what is around my neck? And I don't know if you can see this, but I'll bring it close. I ran the 2bears5k run in Tampa, Florida. Let me tell you, we're not from Tampa, Florida. It was a bit of a trek to get down there, but it's fine. We had a great time. And you might be wondering who this handsome fellow is behind Bert Kreischer right here. That's me, Dante. And I don't know how, but I found a way to sneak in to the VIP race with all the celebrities. So Jason Kelsey, Jelly Roll, who I didn't really know who it was, and we'll talk about that later because Matt gets real mad at me when I say that. Tom Segura, who didn't run the race. He started running and then left and came back at the end, which, whatever, fair to him. Bert Kreischer. Did I say Jason Kelsey? Yeah, Jason Kelsey. Like a bunch of people there, right? So my personal favorite out of the group was Bert Kreischer. So I was freaking out. Like, I'm running behind Bert. Like, it's like me and him. Like, I could touch him.
It's crazy.
So I'm freaking out. Like, holy fucking shit, shut the fuck up. Like, that's Bert Kreischer. Oh my God. Like, that's Bert. He's right there. And then, but I knew I couldn't. That was all in my head because I knew I couldn't freak out.
Because you weren't supposed to be there.
Because I wasn't supposed to be there. I couldn't have been. I was supposed to be like a regular dude, part of someone's crew that no one knew what was going on. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, hey, I gotta talk to him. So, but I didn't know what to say because I didn't want to act like a fan.
Yeah.
So when I spoke to him, he would always run when there's cameras or when there were fans. Mm-hmm. But the second that you couldn't see him anymore, he would walk. So after he ran, he walks. I go, I don't know why, the Canadian came out of me. I go, I look at him and I go, what did I say? I was like, only running for the fans and camera, eh? And he looks at me and looks back, and looks again and goes, yeah. And then runs.
Like a full sprint?
No, he didn't sprint.
Okay.
But he ran faster than he did
the rest
of the race.
Got it.
Because he was trying to get away from me. I don't know. Bert, if you see this, I'm sorry if I offended you. But I just wanted to talk, but I was scared.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to let him get away.
You can't be that fast.
Well, it's Bert, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
And I play sports. Like, I'm not letting Bert outrun me. So he was running, and then I think he realized at some point he's not getting away from me. Yep. So he stopped running. He just started walking, and I just stood a safe distance behind him that he didn't really know if I was there, and it would have been awkward if he turned around. Yeah. And then I was just talking to Leanne, his wife. Leanne's a saint. She was great. She would talk to me the whole time.
That's good.
But Bert was like, yeah, and then just ran away, and I was like, "Get back here, Bertie! You're not going anywhere."
That's crazy.
I'm just running with him. I'm jogging. I'm walking beside him, and then I met Jelly Roll's DJ, but I didn't know it was Jelly Roll's DJ. Okay, but how
you didn't even know Jelly Roll in the first place.
No,
like, you
exactly.
Barely
I'm gonna know his DJ,
which is I think is absurd in the first place that you don't know who Jelly Roll is.
Yeah. So Jelly Roll put aside, but his DJ, I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" "Oh, I'm Dante." He said his name, whatever. I'm like, "Oh, where are you from?" He's like, I'm Jelly Roll's DJ. I'm like, I'm really bad with faces. My bad, bro. Like, good meeting you. Okay, enlighten me on Jelly Roll.
So Jelly Roll is this up and coming like country artist. He came out like maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. Okay. He won the CMAs, so the Canadian or the Country Music Awards.
Okay, well I wouldn't even know he's country from looking at him, right?
Well, you wouldn't be able to tell. You probably think he's an ex prison guy. He was had a really rough life, dating a stripper named Bunny. She's great though.
He really knows life story.
Dude, I'm a big Jelly Roll guy. And then he came up with this huge song like a year and a half ago, and has been like dominating the country music charts since then. Yeah, let's get by. Yeah. That was like one of his older songs. He does like Shabuzi content now. He does with like Post Malone, Blake Shelton. He goes with the booze, man. Shabuzi, man. He's a great guy. The fact that like out of all the people you listed there, like Jelly Roll is the guy I would have been stuck.
You would have been.
And, I'm so jealous of the fact that you got to see him, but you didn't even talk to the dude.
I was wondering why no one was running. Like, all the cameras and everything was around Jelly Roll. Bert really had no one. Bert was just running the race.
Yeah, because Jelly Roll's the guy.
And everyone was looking at Jelly Roll. Everyone was talking about Jelly Roll. And I was just running it up with Bert. Like, me and Bert were running. Like,
were you tarps off?
I wanted to. No.
You should. Was he tarps off?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I was talking
it's
about the whole
either,
time. I already
You
got a
should
bad
have joined in.
sunburn. I don't got the skin for that.
Fair enough. Fair. You don't want to draw extra attention to yourself.
Yeah,
being,
exactly.
fair
Right.
enough.
So, it was a lot of fun. And the thing is too is that during the regular people, not the VIPs like us,
like you, of course,
obviously. They were just running the race, but when the VIPs were running, they were handing out beers. So I was anytime they were handing out beers, I would just crush. I was crushing beers. Like Jason Kelsey was like, I'm gonna try to do a beer, like a beer every 400 meters. So they were handing it out for him, but they were trying to hand it out to Bert. Bert was saying no, but I was just
chugging.
I was chugging beer the whole time. I don't know if I did some record, or I did some thing that's like quote unquote difficult, because I must have had like 12 beers.
And you still did the full 5K.
Full 5K.
Yeah, it's like, and you didn't throw up. Were any of the celebrities or people that are crushing beers, like any of them, like you see like yucking or anything like that?
No, everyone was fine. I don't think that many crushed beers because they had to be like PR.
Yeah, makes sense.
So it was just me. Every time they gave out garage beers, which were pretty good. Like they were all right.
Okay.
I got home, I was dead. Like I could have gone to see Jelly Roll because with this it was like a free admission to a concert, but I didn't know him, so it was Jelly Roll, Riley Green, and Blake Sheldon, right?
It's fucking stellar lineup.
I've already seen Riley Green.
Lineup.
I don't know who Jelly Roll is. I wasn't going to go out of my way to go see Blake Sheldon.
Buddy, God's country all day.
Yeah, like, run outside of this one church town. Like, I know who he is, but like, I didn't care.
Oh, that's great.
So, yeah, it was good. Next year, I might not be here in the country or in the area. I might be
where you going?
Overseas to Australia.
Oh,
in Australia,
yeah.
Right?
That's Margot Robbie land. You know how
Margot
much
Robbie
I
land,
I love that.
Oh yeah, but they're doing the 5K in May again, but they might be in Nashville next year, which I'd love to go to. I don't know if I'll be here.
That would be proper. Like
be
that would be like 10 out of 10. I would actually come with you. I'd actually learn to like to walk and whatnot.
Yeah, you would have to run.
Yeah, I'll start getting my steps in for the day.
You run?
I put in the effort to run. I don't even walk.
Me
I
and
hate
Matt
walking.
had a bet. It's now a $10,000 bet.
It's an anytime cash out bet. Like
Anytime
I
cash
call it,
out.
yeah.
So the bet was
cash in.
Matt thought that he could bench more than me, right? And I said, in a year we'll do $1,000.
Yeah.
Was it no $500? $500
yeah.
in a year. If you can outbench me, I'll pay you $500. If I can outbench you, $500. So Matt's like, okay, this will be my motivation to go to the gym. It didn't go once.
I got a membership and everything.
You got a membership. That bet costed you so much money.
Yeah.
So then I felt bad. I still took his $500.
No, you still took my money. What do you mean you felt bad?
No, I felt bad that he wanted. I know you wanted a chance to redeem yourself. So
yeah,
what I did was I made a bet with Matt that at any time in our lives he can cash it in. That if at any point he wants to challenge me to outbench me, and like I'm not no superstar. I don't bench that much, but I know that I bench more than him. So anytime, any place, anywhere, I will do it. 100%. Like, I'm gonna get into like some accent where I break my arm. That's gonna be like, now's the time, right now.
Yeah, 100%. No, you're gonna come back. You're gonna have some stupid Australian spider bite. You'll be immobile and half paralyzed. I'm like, all right, guys in a coma. Now's the bet. You gotta go.
I have to at least be able to
be mobile.
And with two R's. It's got to be on the same playing field.
But within reason. Gotcha. And just to preface, I already can bench a lot. I bench a plate in a little bit, so he can just bench a lot more.
I don't bench that much, and I don't even know if he can bench a plate.
He's being nice.
Could you bench a plate?
Yeah, dude. Just like.
Do you think, like, honestly, could you bench a plate? Like, for the people. Not for the people, but tell the people the truth.
Yeah, dude. Like, I'm a 22-year-old. I'm 6'2". I got great hair. Like, I'm built. Just, the bar is just, the bar adds weight.
I got to take this off. It's really uncomfortable.
Yeah, the bar adds weight. The plates are heavy. Those are things you have to factor into when I go into my benches. And then just the mental side of it as well. I just, we'll say a plate-ish.
Okay.
It's definitely a plate. It's like it's definitely a plate.
It'll be a plate. It might not be a 45-pound plate. Or
that's up for interpation.
I don't know what that is. 22.5. You just came back from England. You should know the kg.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't work out in England,
buddy. Every day.
Across the pond.
I was walking every day
across the pond.
Dude, my calves have gained at least an extra inch or two, and just
no shot.
No shot. I've never walked more in my life than I have in England.
Where did you even go? London?
Outside of London.
Tell me about England.
Yeah, so
tell me about across the pond.
Across the pond. It was a good trip. We flew in. I just got back yesterday. We went on a trip for about a week there. We flew into London. Went to Heathrow, and then from there we stayed just outside of London, so in the Kensington area, so a bit more of a, snobby area, a bit more posh over there.
Dobby.
Yeah, it was still stuff and on it, but we stayed in a nicer area of it. Did a lot of sites. The first 3 days were jam packed with kind of just clubbing, partying, whatnot. Because we came on the Wednesday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, a lot of fun there. Learned a lot about the English people and their
How were their teeth?
In Kensington, straight. Like, so the posh area, they actually have dental care down there. The rest of London, like kind of where the hoodie area was, Brixton bullies. Those areas were, the more north you got, you can see the teeth were kind of just shifting.
Yeah, they started shifting.
Yeah, so like the slightly more north you get, the slightly more like disconfigured their faces get. Yeah, 100%.
Is that what you noticed? So there's a bit of a line. It's
you can tell how north you are in London by how straight their teeth are. The straighter they are, the more south you are.
We might have to play a game. I'm gonna show you a picture of teeth, and you're gonna tell me
what part of London.
We're
in England. Yeah,
we have to do that sometime. That'd be a crazy game. Loser gives each other $500. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I'll win it back.
Yeah,
but it was good. A lot happened. Like we went to some really cool private like social clubs. We went to some normal clubbing. I met there was a lot of cool people there.
Tell me about the people.
The people were great, man.
How are the people?
The people were great. So my goal there was to find some sort of like royal or royal ascent of the British family. So I could
marry,
obviously.
Take their hand to marry. You're gonna be Romeo.
100%.
He's gonna be Juliet.
Yeah. And on my second date,
did you find him?
I didn't, but I did find a Brazilian model instead. She was great.
You were looking for what, like a duke?
A duke's a dude, but a duchess. A duchess or something.
So you didn't find him.
No, I
heard. Find your future husband.
No, you're just an asshole.
I might drink a little.
And then we went to jumping ahead. We went to watch the Leafs Game 7 in London at a
What time was it at? 2 a.m.
It was at it was at midnight.
Okay.
Midnight, 1 o'clock. We were there at some sports bar in the casino. Everything's kind of blended together. And we get there and we have some guys from Boston behind us. So they're not even like Florida fans. They're just Marchand fans who happen to.
They're just Leaf haters. Everyone from Boston hates the Leafs.
100%. And we watched the game there. It was great. And then they asked us how our trip was going so far. I said the same thing. I met a Brazilian model. And they go, "What's his name?" I'm like, fuck. I go, "Pedro." His name was Pedro. Pedro.
So tell me about the model.
She was great.
She's your future wife?
I think I fell in love. Like, I think I fell in love, dude. She was great. Nice girl.
I'm hurting.
I can't really pronounce her name. What?
I got a chest pain.
Oh no, what happened? Oh no.
It's okay. I'll get through it.
Okay. Okay. Does this help?
Yeah, it helped. I don't know what just happened. I actually don't know what just happened there. I got a bad chest pain. It's like a burp that never came.
Oh, that's not good.
It's okay. We got through it. So tell me about the model.
No, there's nothing much to tell. She was there on vacation with, I guess, her family.
She's from Brasileiro.
She's from Brazil. Her sister was getting married, and then we're in this club, and then it's weird.
She's getting married?
Her sister was getting married.
Oh.
And we're in this club, and then next thing I know, my buddy, call him Shreddy, was there earlier. He hooked up with some neuros. There's the women in London, England, were in a class of their own. They're all extremely educated from around the world, well cultured, and all like very, very, very pretty.
I like my pretty girlfriend.
100%. No, that's all fair too. Just in general speaking.
Yeah.
It was a great time. And then when we get there, Shreddy finds himself a neuroscientist, and then I might drink a little. And then I meet some random dude. So I meet a lot of people in the bathroom. That's how I kind of socialize, especially at clubs. And then most of them are pretty nice guys.
I always find him on his knees.
It's usually that's what they interpret. But I just somehow I go to.
He always likes to talk to guys in bathrooms.
And then usually those guys are nice fellas. And then next thing you know, we get invited to some private room. Not for the reasons you.
So you're telling me. You go to the bathrooms, the men's bathrooms. You love talking to the dudes, and then 100%. You two go together to a private room.
Were there other girls there? Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah,
yeah. But there's like an admission fee.
Oh yeah.
No.
What do you have to do? Did you get the?
There's no.
Did you get past the admission fee at the washroom?
Yeah, 100%. That's pretty much how it was. And then one thing leads to another. Wow, I feel like I'm leading the story terribly. We get into this back room area.
Okay, you got to the back room with
Brazilian.
The dudes.
Yep, and then the Brazilian and all her friends are there.
The Brazilians come out.
100%. It's a tiny room. There's like some nice paintings on the wall and whatnot. And then one thing leads to another. We're dancing, and one thing leads to another. We're canoodling.
What were the Brazilians doing?
Canoodling with me.
I thought it was with the bathroom dudes.
No, with me.
Oh,
of course.
okay.
That's why I'm the like exotic like foreigner that's there. And then there's like a painting like that on the wall. You see that right behind you?
I don't know if they can see it.
Okay,
but sure.
There's a painting on the wall just like right over here. And then we keep bumping into it. And then next thing I know, my buddy Shreddy is fixing it every 30 seconds. And at one point, we smashed the glass on it, and there's glass on the floor. We don't notice nothing. And then
was it an expensive painting?
Yeah, it was really nice. It was like the room was no bigger than your like living room here. Like it was a big room, but like not like a massive club type of thing.
Make sure you're talking to the mic.
Sorry,
thank you very much.
My bad. Not
a
like,
rookie.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry, not like a massive club, but it was really cool. And the next thing, the painting keeps getting bumped, and every 30 seconds, my buddy keeps trying to fix it and fix
Shreds.
it and fix it. And then the owner walks in. And then my buddy Trey's just trying to like block us from all the glasses on the floor. And then we had no idea. I didn't even know till the next day that happened. And then she was off. And then we texted.
She went back to the Brazil.
And then I think I told her I was gonna marry her. And then she might be she could have been like those passport wives.
And then Matt found another girl at a funeral. Matt's been doing this thing recently where he goes to funerals and he tries to hit on their daughters.
I mean, everyone needs comforting.
It's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry for your loss. No, I was his second cousin on the mom's side.
Yeah.
Second cousin on the mom's side. My dad was black. How did you come around?
No, I was on the other. I was on the other side of the side. You know.
Married in.
And anyways, I'm so sorry for you.
I'm so sorry. If you want, like, you can come over.
Yeah. Do you want to just talk?
You want to talk? We can talk. Have
where do you
want to
talk?
Of wine.
Yeah, my house works.
See where things go.
Yeah. You just need to be comforted.
Yeah.
And I'm here to comfort. I'm a comforting guy.
Yeah. Guys usually like that. So you've been
Dante, you attract more men than any other person out there. Like you walk into, I guarantee you walk down the street just because the way you're built and just the assets you carry. There's not one gay guy that doesn't want to, get in that. So it's just, if one way or the other, if it was one or two, most guys are going.
How much money would it take
for me to do you? No. See, that's what I mean, Dante. Like, no, you're one of my best friends, but I couldn't
not
do
me.
that.
Okay, scenario, right?
I'm
walking down the street.
We're going down the dick sand. All right, go ahead.
I'm walking down the street, and I'm not me. I'm just a random dude who happens to be also into dudes.
Okay.
Very wealthy.
Yes.
You catch my eye.
We saw a lot of those dudes there.
You catch my eye.
Okay.
I give you a little wink. Reel you in.
Yes.
You're going to get in there because you're just want to find out what's going on. I'm wearing a nice suit, so you just want to use me for my money.
Just network.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. Okay.
So you come in. How much money would it take for you to sleep with me, but it's not me? How much money for you to sleep with me, Matt? How much money would it take for you to sleep with me? But not me. Maybe me. I'm playing. But yeah, answer the question.
$1.70 and rum and coke.
Okay. What kind of coke?
Huh?
What kind of coke?
Diet.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Where are you going with that?
I'm not drinking little.
No, realistically, I don't know. I feel like you can't put a number on that. Like because there's no realistic number I would probably do that for. I mean, a mil, maybe two. That's probably, I don't know. I would have to be presented with that money hand. Yeah, anyone could say, like, if there was
signature signed there, check.
Like if someone like came,
I give you a blank check and I say, how much will it take?
In all
Here's
cash.
A pen.
In all cash. Like the cash will the check will cash.
That's the thing. You don't know.
So I don't. So what if you have no money? I heard $1 million. You have $1.50 in your account and it doesn't cash it. And then I'm sewered.
You're taking the risk.
No, then it's not worth the risk. I would never.
Okay.
Never.
What if
do you? No, but do you? I feel like you have $100.
$100. What?
Yeah, $100. Socks on or socks off?
On. Oh, I'm gay.
How much to do with socks
can I
off?
Say that on the podcast?
I don't know.
It's my podcast.
You say some other like other shit that's like borderline the same thing on other episodes.
I hope they can hear you.
I think they can.
Yeah, they can hear.
Right? Maybe.
If you're talking to the mic. If you're not talking to the mic, I'm going to come over when I'm editing it, and I'm going to...
So if I'm like... Sorry, just to test. I'm so new to this. Can you hear me if I'm talking like this, like kind of away from it? Is it still...
I don't know. Can you hear him?
Well, yeah,
Chat? I don't think so. I think you got to just talk into it.
Okay.
Talk into it like normal perfect. If you're getting confused, there's a little meter down here at my toes. We're not showing my toes. And that'll tell you, IamMattZ, if the people can hear... Do you want to explain to them the people?
Are they ready to know about
or
the
do
people?
they know?
Well, they are the people.
Do they understand the people? You are the people.
You guys are part of the people.
You should know the people because you're the people.
So the people is a concept that I've kind of brought up to Dante way back when, regarding how like Dante would tell me something. Hey Matt, why don't we just do this? And I'm like, and I didn't want to do it, or I thought it was a weird thing, or something that I just wasn't down to do. And like the people wanted to approve. It's just not something that
Matt
people
does everything for the people.
It's only for the people. If I'm out and we're doing something weird, I'm like, no, the people want to see me do this, or the people.
Yeah,
just,
Matt lives his life to be approved by the people.
Not approved. No, just entertain.
To please the people.
Appease the people. Yeah, see, if you haven't noticed, my vocabulary has gone quite a bit up since I've gone.
Oh, has it? Has it, love?
Yes,
Has it, love?
indubitably.
Give me the definition of that word.
It's without doubt. Google that. Google that.
People? You got this.
Yeah.
Hello? What was I going to say?
I don't know.
What
Something with the people.
What do the people want?
The people want.
The people want IamMattZ to come back, everybody. Let's go. I'm not going to link his account because
I'm shadow banned.
He's shadow banned. He's going to ruin my views. But if you really want some prime content, go to IamMattZ and search up bleep.
No, you're cutting that out. You can't take that in. You can't.
I'll mute it.
No, you can't put that in.
I'll mute it.
Dude, my face, I was fine with that. The second you said that, my face is, I can't delete that account. You can leave it in. They're not going to find it.
I'm not going to, I'll cut out the name, but Matt has a YouTube account that when
I was in elementary school, I've always been part of social media.
When he's been in elementary school, that he did pranks, and I don't know what he was up to, but he's a child. And he did some funny things, and I found this account.
God.
So I'm gonna mute. I'll bleep out.
That's terrible.
I'll bleep out the name of it. But if you want to go look for it, people will find you.
I hope. God forbid.
And he can't delete it because he doesn't have the email.
Oh my God.
So it's just out there, and the videos.
You promised this is gonna be a fun experience for me.
This is gonna be a great experience. I'm telling you. We bring out the best in people at the Pizzas and Pandas Incorporated.
100%. Well, we don't. Go ahead.
What? No.
Go ahead.
No. That. Okay.
Okay. Go.
I was just gonna ask if you'd rather be called Pizzas and Pandas or Pizzas and Persians, because you're hitting two birds with one
both,
stone.
Man. I'm like a racially. I like to claim myself to be racially ambiguous.
You also tell people you're Mexican.
Part Spanish, which I kind of am. I'm Spanish, Persian, Korean, Italian, African.
What were you gonna say?
Haitian. I'm kind of it all.
Haitian? What's Haitian?
I don't know. I'm just speaking. See, the one thing I do is I just talk with a lot of I just say stuff.
You don't know things.
I do know things. I know plenty of things.
You don't know things.
I know more things than most.
I honestly think that if we did Matt versus a fifth grader, I think the fifth grader knows more than you about general knowledge. I definitely know more flags than you.
We can play a game one day and we'll do like a general trivia. I think I'd win.
But I know more flags.
You can know more flags.
I know more flags than everyone because...
Yeah, you know the pride flag. You know the Confederate flag. You know the...
What's the Confederate flag? Can I say that? Bleep! We definitely can't say that. So I will be... Bleep! Wow. Wow, Matthew. Okay.
Sorry, honestly, I don't know what's allowed to be said on these.
Not that.
Okay.
Definitely.
You were just showing me a Yee song with it.
We're gonna move past this conversation.
No, I'm gonna ruin your marriage. This guy's terrible.
I don't know what song you're talking about.
This guy's giving me a death stare like I just fucked up his whole entire podcast.
This podcast is not airing. Thank you for watching, everybody. This has been Pizzas, and Pandas will not be on here again. No, I'm just joking. Okay, but can you tell me? You told me before. So just to be clear, right? Before Matt came on the podcast, he goes, I'm not going to tell you about England because I want to tell you on the podcast. Mm-hmm. He said, I have so many things to say. And the only thing he's told us is he met guys in washrooms and went to a private room and broke a painting. There has to be more. Did anything else happen?
Sorry, I'm bad at stories. Sorry.
I
get lost. Did
you get starstruck? Because of the pizza?
I did. I'm a little nervous. I don't know what I can and can't say. Like, I don't know. Like, the trip encompassed in whole was, first day was, clubbing. And we went to some private club called Annabelle's. If you're familiar with the Mayfair area in London, England, if I assume you have fans there. It's like the private social clubs that they have all over. It's like Soho House, whatnot, and those type of things. A friend of mine is a member there. So me and my buddy get to go to Annabelle's. Annabelle's is, and you can Google Annabelle's London, is the equivalent of the Illuminati. That place.
Can we say that?
Yeah. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can even talk about this.
I don't know.
Like, that was the one thing. The whole rule of Annabelle's, if you search it up, and what I was told is that you can't have your phone out. They have cameras in bathrooms. There's 6 different private rooms within different themes that have $1 million paintings across. It's one of the most illustrious, exclusive members club. I shouldn't have even been there in the first place. And we got to experience it, and it was stupid expensive. But the people you meet there are some of the craziest. Like, it's where like people go to plan the rest of the world.
To plan
the rest of the world. So we're talking about like above governments type of shit. Like, that's the type of people that were at Annabelle's. And
in England,
in England. It was very, very cool. Like the Princess Diana used to go there. Like this is like where all the royals and like the
Princess Diana would also go to like minefields in Africa. So
true, but this is like when she comes home to feel safe. Like the biggest thing there was that you can't have your phone out. If you have your phone out, they'll literally confiscate it and not give it back to you, like forever. And they also have cameras in the bathrooms. You can't take photos, make any private calls there. You cannot have your phone or anything out. That's supposed to be literally everyone there is not supposed to be recorded, digitized, nothing. And there's 24/7 security around the place. It was a little intimidating. Like there's in the bathroom, you have cameras in the urinals, in the stalls and everything, and every room, the men's.
So how did you talk to your men in the bathroom?
This one I didn't have to. I already got in, and this was a lady. Her name was beautiful girl, very nice.
Well, what about in the bath? You like to talk to men in the bathroom?
Well, this place wasn't like that. They don't. There's no.
You
men
didn't talk to the bathroom men.
No, I didn't talk to. I talked to people in the actual because the bathroom is like a safe space for people. But this whole Annabelle's is like a men's is a bath. That's the best way to describe it.
So you're telling me
you're gonna get a cease and desist letter because we just described Annabelle's as a bathroom.
So you're telling me that Annabelle's is a. I just want to know that on the record, Matt, my co-host for this episode, said that Annabelle's in London is like a giant men's bathroom.
You're gonna get me killed. No, they're gonna send someone over to my house, and these people are gonna like.
Matthew Zaire said this, and
no, I can't. Dude, it was. You might actually. We should research after if we can actually talk about this. I don't think there's any people out there to talk about Annabelle's on Mayfair. Like I don't think
you want to give them you want to give the secret code to get into. No, you're telling them everything.
No, I don't think people like. I don't know if people talk about it publicly.
I don't know. I didn't know what it was until you told me. So yeah. Now the world knows.
But now that we are talking about it, if you want to know how it works, so it's you walk in down the street, you park here, like right on the street, and then there's two gate guys. So when we first pulled up,
gate guys
that guard the door, and I walked in, I come out of my Uber with my buddy, and then I go up to them, and then he goes to me, arrogant little fuck, or this, security guard guy, but they're dressed in like suits and like they dress very like they're wearing like
posh,
but they're wearing like even their uniform is like tens of thousands of dollars their uniform. Okay. And I go up to the guy, I'm just like looking at him like I asked him where another place to go to was to get a drink or two before my friend got there, and he goes, "You lost, mate." I'm like, "No, this is Annabelle's," and I pointed like, "I know this is Annabelle's. I'm coming back in like an hour or two." He goes, "Okay, mate, where you headed?" I'm like, "Just need somewhere else to drink." He goes like, "Yeah, go that way." So he didn't think I belonged. He thought I was bullshitting him. He thought I was a liar.
Well, you were because you weren't supposed to be there. But
I was after the fact. But anyways, so we walk back, and then an hour or two later, we get our drinks. We go there and spend stupid amounts of money. It's 45 British pounds for 2 drinks.
Yeah, it probably wasn't even a percentage of what everyone else was spending. So
yeah, well, yeah, no, 100%. It was next to nothing. But we get back there with our friend. I look at the guard. I'm like, "Mate, inside." He goes, "Okay, carry on." And then we go inside. We walk in.
Is that what you said to him? Huh? You said, "Mate, inside."
Well,
like you're Jason Bourne?
Yeah.
Or
like
what's Jason
James
Momoa?
Bond? James Bond.
No, what's the bald guy? You know the bald guy. The bald British guy. Beekeeper.
Oh,
Jason
Stamos.
Jason Stamos.
Stamos, yes.
God, inside.
Yes, inside.
Inside,
and then I went inside. Wow, accent. I went inside.
Over and out.
And then next thing I know, the place is gorgeous. It's like a bunch of private rooms. Each room is themed inside Annabelle. So you have basically like a tequila Mexican room.
The Mexican room.
No, so you have a Mexican agave. So in the Mexican or Spanish themed room, there's literally gold agave plants, like sculptures inside there. The chairs.
I think it's agave.
What did I say?
Agave.
Oh, agave, all the same stuff. Tomato.
Okay, so they have. Okay, so
that's one room. The Mexican room was agave,
agave
plants with encased in gold. Okay. Super nice theme. The main lobby had marble everywhere, like some nice marble shit. Yeah. Then there's another room they called the sun room. And the sun room was basically an open indoor patio type of thing, and that was massive too as well. They had massive trees, and it was. Basically, it's like you ever seen like a Disney movie or like a Princess Barbie movie?
No, I don't watch movies.
Okay, well, it was like something you see out of like that.
Okay.
It felt surreal. Then we go upstairs. There's like another room that's European themed, and then you go upstairs to the cigar room where it's like private.
Okay, so there's the Mexican room, there's the white room, or the European room.
Oh, they had a Japanese room, or like
the Japanese room.
They had like a Buddha room with gold Buddhas.
Okay, they had the shit. That's not Japanese, is it okay?
Okay, well, whatever, Chinese. And then you go up to the cigar room, and then in the cigar room is like a private area. Yeah, you sit down, you get
like the Hellcat room.
Yeah, they had it all, dude. Like whatever you can think of. And there's other private rooms you couldn't even go into, but everywhere's cameras, no phones. And then we sat there, had a few drinks, spent
Was there the Persian room?
They didn't have a Persian room.
That's just white BMWs everywhere.
White BMW. smell like Dior Sauvage.
Yeah. You would have fit in right there.
I definitely
well, at least half
would've.
of you would have.
Well, portion not. We got friends coming.
We have friends coming.
Hello.
Hello. Guys, I can't believe this.
I know, how rude.
No, I'm okay.
Ice cream macchiato, upside down, blanche or espresso. I'm kidding. You don't actually get me that. Don't get me that.
What? What did you just say? No. We're gonna have to break that down, Matthew.
It's not hard. I remember it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Say that again.
An ice cream macchiato.
Say that slow.
Thank you. Don't actually get me that. It's fine. I'm just joking.
Sorry. Okay. I want you to go step by step with that, Matt.
Oh.
So, okay, start from the beginning.
With
What the first word you said?
a grande.
Medium.
Yeah.
Okay.
Iced caramel.
Iced caramel.
Macchiato.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
I don't know really either.
Okay.
Upside down.
Okay, does the drink come upside down?
It means they build in reverse order. Upside down.
Okay.
Cali style. Which means the caramel is drizzled on the inside of the cup instead of being at the bottom. And then a blonde shot of espresso.
Is this what you tell the guys in the men's washroom to go to your private room?
It's the one I like Starbucks, but I can't go in there without someone thinking I'm gay.
You'd be really, really, really good friends with Carl Anthony Towns.
Who's that?
You don't know Cat? Basketball player? 7 something?
Oh yeah, dude. Like
Super zesty.
black guy.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, dude. I know him. 100%.
Super zesty.
NBA legend.
Yeah, he still plays.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You've never heard of Cat.
Dude, I'm not an NBA guy. I'm an NHL guy.
You're no one guy. You're not even a guy.
And I guess not.
You're no guy. But so Cat, Carl Anthony Towns, is really being memed for being sounding zesty.
Yeah, no, I definitely. Dude,
Like when he plays,
I think
oh my god.
Okay, well, I would never speak that. I think.
No, that's how he sounds.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
See, no, I do things. No, I don't do things.
You do a lot of things.
There's things that
You
I
do?
may do or
Yep.
say out
What
loud.
things do you do? Who do you do?
The people. I do
The
the people. I do the people. I do the people all day, every day. But I even know
Sorry.
that I do stuff like that and like that order for Starbucks. It sounds very zesty, but I'm not a zesty dude. But I'll embrace that. I'll embrace that full.
You'll embrace the zest?
A little bit. I think the people that are
If the Brazilian models like it, you'll do anything for the Brazilian models.
they like that stuff. They want an ice caramel macchiato guy. I am an ice caramel macchiato.
Okay, can we lock that? Let me lock that in. Let me see if I remember. Can I get a grande iced caramel macchiato upside down California blonde? Of course you want it blonde.
Come on. Why can I not want it?
That sounds like a GTA infinite ammo hack. Up down, left, right,
R
A,
trigger,
B,
R
A, B,
trigger,
R
yeah.
trigger. Yeah. What the hell was that? Oh
If
my
it's
god.
It's my drink. It's my drink if I do get it.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll get it. You probably will, honestly.
I hope not. I don't want to take her money. That's kind of rude.
She works at Starbucks. I think she gets it for free.
Oh, then,
Well, I don't know. I don't know how that works.
All day, every day.
Yeah, so
All
you
day,
get your
every-
upside down, left, right, up, down,
Mhm.
blonde macchiato.
Yeah. Sorry. Let me just encompass that end of Annabelle. So the Annabelle story is just kind of stupid, but that's just one cool aspect that we got to
Yeah,
do.
you went to the Mexican room. you went to the
After you
Japanese
sell the
room.
cool rooms and whatnot, we go downstairs to the basement. That's not even like people don't even know about the basement. That's where you sacrifice blood.
Is that where the diddler goes?
Dude, that's where, I kid you not, that basement looks like you could literally they have like sacrifices there. I wouldn't be surprised. Like that's where you go and like go to seances and shit. Like this is where it's like it's crazy. The downstairs was very cool. The bathrooms are the craziest part though. I feel like I've talked about bathrooms way too much already.
You really like a bathroom.
The bathrooms there, they had some ominous like in the bathroom as you're taking a piss, and cameras still everywhere. And it was just every bathroom was uniquely themed as well. But like, at one point, there was one bathroom upstairs in the cigar room.
What does the Mexican bathroom look like?
I didn't get a chance to go inside there, but I went to the one in the cigar room. It was I'm pissing into a black a black crocodile porcelain sculpture.
That's in the cigar room.
In the cigar room, there's like a secret staircase down there, and then in the bathroom, it's like a porcelain black cigar room. Everything is so beautifully done in there.
Can we break down what you think the Mexican bathrooms look like? Like if you're gonna go Mexican room bathroom, what do you think it is?
It's gonna be a chinchilla porcelain urinal.
Chinchilla porcelain urinal.
Yeah, with
A
peacock with real peacocks, like peacock feathers in the bathroom, 100%.
A guy handing you a Modelo.
Yeah, no, they don't do modelos. They do cocaína.
In Mexico, they do Modelos.
And cocaine.
I think my Mexican room bathroom is like there's a construction worker standing there drinking a Modelo, giving you an hey way.
Yo vato, let's go, vamos.
Because you're half Spanish, right? So we can say that.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm not gonna help out with this one. This is all you. What do you think the Japanese room bathroom looks like? I said what it looks like, not sounds like.
Oh, well, the look would be the sound.
Okay, so close my eyes. Paint me a picture of the Japanese bathroom.
Samurai. Oh, samurai. You have a samurai.
I have the robe.
Oh, you're wearing?
Well, I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah,
I'm in the samurai room.
You're normal. You're a normal person going into the experience.
Okay, so you're the person in the samurai room. What do you look like? Tell me. I'm closing my eyes. I'm picturing it.
I have gained a massive beard that is past my
You're old.
A beard, yes, but I have a mustache that goes past my face.
Okay.
So 2 sides.
Okay.
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 And I sound a little bit like this. No,
Okay.
not like this, like that. And then I walk in. You walk in, and I go, arigato massimo.
Arigato.
And then you walk in, and the next thing
That's
you know,
me.
yes, that's you.
That was me saying hi to you.
Okay, and then you walk in, and then in Annabelle's, you go to the urinal. Man pulls out a...
Wait, what is it? Is it arigato?
I know. Hey, shut up. You're walking to the urinals.
Sorry.
I take out my samurai sword. I go, and the next thing you know, you're in the urinal. You don't unzip your zipper. That guy goes, and then the zipper's out.
My pants.
That's what they do in Annabelle's. He with the samurai sword. Okay.
Is that what you do with the men's washer?
that's what you're gonna do with the samurai guy. Then he goes, do. And then now you're gonna pee. And then when he's done, he's gonna come out with you. You're gonna get a platter of different ninja-shaped napkins, stars.
Okay. Okay.
And then that is the Japanese room there. And then you're gonna go upstairs and rub Buddha.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Your Japanese room was the Buddha room.
Yeah.
Which I still don't know if that's Japanese, but it's okay.
Whatever it was.
Okay, so you liked Annabelle's.
Great time.
Would you go back?
If I ever got the opportunity to go back there, absolutely.
Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're supposed to be talking about this. I don't even want to know what happens in the sacrificial room bathroom, and I'm not closing my eyes for that one because I might get uplifted.
No, it was very good. It was till 4 a.m. I don't really remember much of it. I think I was drugged.
You were You're probably in the sacrifice room.
Yeah, definitely.
You went to the sacrifice.
I think me and my buddy were brought there as like a test sacrifice.
You were giving the sacrifice.
Probably, man.
What happened? How'd you get out?
I don't know. I got lucky. The member saved me and pulled me out of there.
Okay.
But yeah. It was,
you told me. Now we're going way off topic, but you told me you wouldn't tell me what happened, but you told me you got jumped.
I almost got jumped. So this actually leads us. So after Annabelle's, we leave and we go walk down the street to kind of like Chinatown. So near Mayfair area, you go a bit down, you go to Soho, and in Soho there's Chinatown. In Chinatown, apparently it's a very unsafe area. In England, they're known for phone snatching. It's a common thing they do. They have guys on bikes or people walking around late at night, or I guess early in the morning, like 2, 3 in the morning, and they steal phones or they rob people. They have knives and they pull on them. So we're walking down this Chinatown area, trying to find a restaurant again after, just before we go to bed, all 3 of us. And we go wait in line for this place. And the next thing we know, we see, some guys jumping on this kid, tourists, I guess it looks like. And they try to steal his phone. And he obviously fended him off, but it was very unsafe. We felt very unsafe. It's not good to be there at nighttime. You get robbed, you get, shit happens.
Okay.
So the following night or the night after, me and my buddy were walking on the streets again in the Lancaster area, Soho area after the casino. So we walk outside, and the next thing you know, some guy, and I'm like, when I'm drunk, I'm overly friendly with people.
Yeah.
I don't go up to you, but
especially in the men's washroom.
Yeah, absolutely, all the time. And then this guy comes up to me, hey, buddy, or like whatever accent, and he puts.
You're not great with accents, eh?
Yeah, I'm not. He puts his hand up to dab me up. So I go here, dab him up. Next thing I know, he pulls my arm in, and then tries to do some stupid takedown on me. And he's trying to like take me down, and I had my watch on, and he was trying to grab my watch, so I'm grabbing his wrist. My friend Shreddy trying to pull him off of me, and then these other UK guys are like, mate, and I'm like, and eventually I got him off me, and then he just runs away and laughing, and I was like, and then the UK guys behind us, some older guys goes, mate, was he your bruv? And I'm like, no, he just tried to take me down and rob me or take my watch or something, and then they go, well, we would have fucking killed him for you. I'm like, well, go get him. They're like, nah, mate. I thought, no. And then
Was they Australian?
No, that's my.
That was Australian.
That's my British
no,
accent.
mate. We would have gone and get him for you.
Oh, crikey.
Crikey.
Shit. I'll stop doing the accents, but that's what happened.
We would have gotten him down like those damn kangaroos.
So they literally almost, and I was so
horrible,
confused.
Okay.
But he was a shorter guy too, so I was pretty confident I could have taken him. Like, he definitely doesn't bench a plate. So I was quite confident that I could have taken him. I would have bet $500 actually. I could
Yeah.
him.
Would you bet $500 you could outbench him?
No.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't have. But yeah, that was me almost getting jumped. And then the casino was cool. Lost some money there. A lot of homeless people in England.
Really?
Unfortunately, yeah.
It rains a lot.
Did
it rain when you were there?
One day. The rest of the day was sunny. It was really crazy. And I heard back here was terrible weather. So.
Horrible weather, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I were to jump someone, it probably would be you.
Thank you. No, honestly, I know I'm even like I look friendly. I look like a tourist. Like I dressed nice. So like, yeah, you could try to rob me, but they don't know that I'm an ex-black belt in Taekwondo. I want to fuck them up.
Are you actually a black belt?
Yeah, like way back when I was a kid, I got
really.
Black belt. Yeah, I'm a black belt. Yeah, and I was in the circus too. You know that. So.
I know you're in the Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, I wasn't big top. I was in like the tent circus stuff. But
yeah. Well, I did. Yeah, we used to play a game where we would try to get each other into headlocks at work.
Yeah.
So we'd be just in the middle of like just working, and we would try to get each other. I won.
Always. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
I think I got you more in head. This was me and you. We did this.
Oh yeah, no, I got you. Me and Marcus got you all the time.
No. Who's Marcus? You mean? I'm thinking of a pseudo name. I'm sorry.
Shrek.
Okay. Shrek. You think
Shrek? Yeah, Shrek. Yeah, you and Shrek. You me and Shrek got you all the time. You just wouldn't tap, and you just like you'd kind of like wiggle your way. You're a hard guy to get into headlock. You got a thick neck and everything.
Yeah, I wouldn't tap. I would just.
Yeah,
I would rather you make me pass out than tap.
Yeah, you got a thick neck. It's a weird way. Like my arms like are a little lanky, so it's like I can
tendons
wrap around it, and it didn't work.
What did I say? The tendon? No, the ligaments.
The ligaments.
Matt was flexing.
We were on a Montreal trip.
We were going to Montreal, and Matt was flexing in a bathroom. And he's like, look at these muscles. I'm like, those are ligaments. Those are muscles. And then he just like.
And then it just stuck.
He slowly pouted out of the wall.
It's probably one of the most like
why are you always in a washroom?
I don't know. Washrooms are sick, dude.
You love a washroom.
Good washroom. Good party time. Good party time in the washroom.
My dog is not supposed to be doing that.
Licking itself?
Yeah, it's okay. We're just gonna let it slide, right? Or should I throw something at it? No, I'm not gonna throw something at my dog. No. 1 second, chat. I might drink a little. I might smoke a lot.
But yeah, no, that was like pretty much the thing. There was some sightseeing stuff, some other cool touristy things.
I hate museums. I think we spoke about this before. I would hate to go to museums.
Yeah, no, that wasn't really my thing. My buddy was a big museum guy. And it was cool to see the stuff. Just it doesn't really do much for me. Like that's cool.
Shreddy.
Could have googled that.
You're more of a golf guy. Did you golf out there?
No.
Do they have good golf?
They do. Yeah, England's known for golf.
I thought it was like Ireland and like Scotland.
Them too, but England's pretty good on golf. But yeah, no, the museums. I'm normally not a museum guy. I usually hate it, but my friend was a big museum guy, and actually, for what it was worth, it was actually a really fun time. It was worth like walking around the day. I'm just not a big walker. Like I used to, instead of going home from high school, from my school, I literally lived down the street. I refused to walk every day. I just Uber from school.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know. That's what
it was like a 10-minute walk.
It was, but it's up an incline. That's an incline.
Not both ways.
Yeah, but an incline going home after school, I'm not walking that. I had to Uber. I refuse to walk.
Yeah, you hate walking.
I hate walking. Something about me just doesn't walk, and that's probably why I got fucking like chicken feet legs.
You do have chicken legs.
No.
Well, Matt, it's been a pleasure. We'll cut this short. We didn't tell the Justin Bieber story.
Yeah, we didn't get through like a tenth of
any of the things we want to talk about. So I guess we're gonna have to get IamMattZ back on the podcast. Let's just say me and Matt and Justin Bieber got into a bit of a tussle.
Genuine story at a restaurant.
Genuine story. We will talk about it another time.
It's a good story.
Should we talk about it?
It doesn't.
Next time. Okay. We gotta keep you on the edge. We gotta edge you like Matt does in the men's washrooms and in the private room.
I mean, well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, guys, this has been Pizzas.
I'm the new panda, maybe.
He might be the new Pandas.
We'll see.
See how the views go.
It's probably not good.
I might have to mute a lot of this podcast. So if a lot of it is just blank, it's because
it's redacted.
Either we can't talk about Annabelle's and we're actually shot and dead.
Yeah.
Ooh, not dead. We can't say that word. Fuck, I said it again. Fuck, I can't say fuck.
Jeez. We covered a lot of topics. I don't know how much this is gonna be usable, and I don't know.
It'll all go on YouTube.
I don't know how this is all gonna be portrayed out, like of an intro to me.
Some of it might have to get bleeped, but it's all coming. We're real at the Pizzas and Panda Studios.
Yeah.
I hope you like the new set. We're always changing it up.
Yeah.
It's not even a set. We're in my living room. I've been Pizzas. He's been New Pandas. Yeah. Maybe Persians. I don't know what's going on anymore. Where can they find you?
Don't worry about it. I'll find you.
Okay. And just follow me on Pizzas and Pandas. It's basically just everything I do now. See you later. Peace. Matt.
Ciao.
Matt.
Yep.
Do the hand symbol.
Oh, sorry. No.
Whoa.
There you go.
One of the stink.